Okay, this is Gamer Blave, and we're back with Blave and Fallout 3, and we're right outside of Rivet City. And if you watched the last video, you know that I kind of stumbled my way here, and we had saved the actual entering of Rivet City for this video. So I guess we're gonna hit this intercom.
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Sweet. They're just gonna let me on in, I guess. Open sesame. I guess they're not really opening anything. I will lower my gun.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City.
I want all of your stuff.
Research, huh? I can't help you there, but you're free to ask around inside. Just don't start any trouble. I don't exactly have time to worry about the history around here, now do I? I've got to worry about what's happening on it now. We're the safest, most secure city in the wasteland. Nothing can get in here without our say-so. I suppose.
Dr. Lee's lab, so how do I all of a sudden know? Did anyone... I can't remember anyone mentioning this person.
It doesn't work like that. I'm in charge of security. Dr. Lee runs most of everything else. Bannon kinda represents the merchants. He also owns Potomac Attire. She's one of the members of the council. Runs the science lab here. Don't bother her unless it's important. Her lab is in the stern end of the ship. Carry on, then.
Thank you very much for your time.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Negative. Okay, the market and a stairwell. I guess I'll head into the market. See if they've got any good stuff for me.
Yes?
Don't even think of breaking into that.
Breaking into that Chinese assault rifle?
They call me Shrapnel. I run this place. Got the best damn armament you'll ever see.
Buy some ordnance.
What you looking for?
Well. Okay, well, this guy's got some Chinese assault rifles that I could buy to repair mine with. That'd be pretty good. And I could buy this combat shotgun for a decent price. Use it as repair fodder. Pretty sweet. Also, some shotgun shells. So this guy's pretty well stocked here. So let's go ahead and get rid of that pistol. I definitely don't need that. I'm gonna get rid of this extra rifle here. And I don't want to keep carrying this minigun around. It's not worth it. So let me grab these two assault rifles here. And the combat shotgun. And let's grab some of this, some of these shells. And let me just grab all those. 145 bucks. What else do I have that I can get rid of here? For a reasonable price. Man, I've got what, $1,000 worth of 5mm rounds here. If I ever decide I want to sell those. But no, I think this looks pretty good for right now. That'll put me into
A pleasure doing business with you.
pretty good.
Come back soon. We always got a lot of ammo in stock.
Heck yeah. I was pretty low on ammo, so that was a pretty good situation right there. Only 1%. I think I'll hang on to that Chinese assault rifle right there for future repairs. And yeah, let's go ahead and execute those repairs there. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. What else we have here? Potomac attire. Start talking to some of these other people, see if
Welcome
anyone...
to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers.
Okay.
Between you and me, keeping out the riffraff is good for business.
Oh, maybe he was being kind to me because I'm rocking this awesome hat. If you haven't seen the other ones, I'm rocking the... Oh shoot, I can't remember. It's like a fedora. Raises my perception by 1.
Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave?
100% speech. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, yes, but it was hardly any place of importance until I arrived on the scene. That's all ancient history now. No one would ever care about it. If you insist on wasting your time on that, you could try that bartending old crone down below, Belle Bonnie. Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes.
A threat to the influence.
A threat? No, of course not. Well, maybe. He wants to replace me on the council. He's a shady character. I just can't prove it. Now, if someone were to find something incriminating in his room, well, let's just say I would be very appreciative.
Oh, goodness.
Come back soon.
This guy is up to no good.
Welcome to a quick fix.
Huh.
This is a quick fix. I mean, that's the name of our shop. Polly and mine, that is. My name is Cindy. Cindy Cantelli.
What do you know of the city's history?
We've got all kinds of chems.
Apparently you do. Ant Queen pheromones. Okay, that doesn't look like something that I need. Yeah, I don't really think I need any of this stuff at this point.
Well, I don't really know, to tell the truth. How does any city get started, really? But I've heard Bannon talk about how he was responsible for its success. So I'd ask him about it. I'm sure you'll be back soon.
This is the hat that I was referring to.
Good to see you.
Definitely, it emits an air of class.
That the city council is debating putting
I'll
railings
have a
on the
Meyer
flight
alert cake and some water. Well, I hope they do something.
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you.
Hey there.
She looks like she knows what's going on.
Oh, I don't know about that. For all I know, it's had survivors on it since the war. I'm just thankful it's here. Maybe if
Oh.
you ask Bannon. He's been simply wonderful on the council, so I'm sure he'd be glad to help with your question.
Oh my goodness.
Goodbye.
See you in a minute.
Dad, can I be excused to go play with Jane?
Let me introduce myself. I am Gary Staley, gourmet chef and gourmand. I'll be preparing your meal.
No,
My
you
specialty
won't.
is Meyerlurk cakes.
Oh,
Although
well on
the
that,
iguana is very popular too.
Meyerlurk cakes.
Then you are in for a treat. I know a lot of places opened up when they got the hydroponics bay working, but that's hardly the start of it all, is it? Actually, Vera Weatherly might know more. She's always here and talking with folks, so if anyone's picked up a story or two, it'd be her. Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
Vera Weatherly.
Not yet, sweetheart. Finish your
Alright,
meal.
let's find out.
Hey, evening.
Let's
May I take your
find
order?
old Vera.
I'll have iguana on a stick. CJ will have some.
That's secure for a reason.
Where is she? They've got the old garden gnome there.
Evening.
Um,
Yes, sir?
do you have any idea what's going on?
I heard the place was settled by mercenaries who used to scavenge DC, but I don't really know. Later.
Okay. So,
Yeah, Belle's going to have to replace some tables.
unless I missed her, I don't see her down here. Oh, that's unfortunate. I would like to take that bottle cap mine,
There was some sort of battle in the city yesterday. The gate guard said the gunfire went on for
but I don't want all these people to attack
Well, I'm
me.
glad I'm in here. Good old Rivet City.
Me too. Nothing is getting through these walls.
Okay, so I need to find this Vera Weatherly, and I probably need to find Dr. Lee as well. I'm assuming that both of those people are probably they're probably going to be the ones that are
Yes?
going to. Now that guy looks like he knows what's going on, or he's completely insane.
Haven't run into you before. You probably wouldn't remember me anyway. I'm Mr. Lopez. Nobody does. I'm not very memorable. Don't worry. It won't be a problem for much longer.
Okie dokie.
I'm Diego, the acolyte for St. Monica's. Oh yes, Father Clifford conducts services every Sunday morning. You should come. I heard tell the place used to be run by raiders until someone cleared the whole place out, but I don't really know for sure. Saint Monica saved her own son's soul from eternal damnation. She is now the patron saint of lost children for the faithful everywhere. You really should come to church on Sunday mornings. The sermon will be all about Saint Monica.
Okay.
God bless you.
I wonder if they really actually have a sermon that you can come to. Whoa, a holotape. Extreme measures. Ooh, medics. Let's listen to this.
The android's decided on extreme measures. He knows all the techniques of the retrieval trade, and is afraid facial reconstruction isn't enough. He wants his memories erased and replaced with new ones. I don't know how that's gonna work. Start asking around for trustworthy tech heads. We need to find something called a circuit neuralizer, and a person who knows how to use one. Also, we have a lipoplasticator and microdermal graftalizer. Now we need to find a doctor able and willing to perform the facial reconstruction. We need to hurry. They've come very close to discovering the railroad.
A plasticator and a graftalizer? Wow. Huh.
Candace, it's Ralph. Tell Dad there's no way in hell I'm spending nuclear Armageddon trapped with him in a fucking closet. You can have my number. It's 6. Now if you'll excuse me, I've got a mushroom cloud to walk into. Have a happy Holocaust.
Jeez.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case, because this recording puts us both in danger. I'm escaping from the Commonwealth. I'm an android, a synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are ruthless and will stop at nothing to retrieve their property. I need to find a doctor in the wasteland to perform facial reconstruction. I also need someone who knows a great deal about computers. I need to have my memories erased and my face altered to look like someone else.
Oh, okay, so I guess I had picked that up and I had not noticed that I picked that up. So that and the Extreme Measures holotape that I just found are related. And I'm imagining that Dr. Lee is probably someone who I need to talk to regarding this. The first doctor that I've encountered so far. Well, I haven't encountered her, but you know, I'm completely lost. I have no idea where the heck I'm going. Whoa. So this looks to be something of a museum here, and if anyone would know history, it would be the proprietor of this establishment.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history. Ah, a fellow scholar, I see.
As always, some rude answers.
Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection.
Let me guess. You want me to get it?
Why, yes. Your knowledge of American history is quite impressive. What an amazing crown jewel in my collection that would be. The original document created by the people for the people. Indeed I do. Without the Declaration, the rest of these relics are almost meaningless. I must have it. Acquire the document for me, and you'll be awarded most handsomely. What do you think?
Oh, I guess, I guess I'll do it.
You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine, you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives. It's funny now that you ask. I can tell you all about the Capitol, but I really haven't got any idea about Rivet City itself. I can't see how important it is compared to the Capitol's history, but maybe Bannon might know something. He's in the governing council, after all.
Man, everyone's sending me to Bannon, and,
Remember, treat the document with care. It's a fragile piece of our history.
frankly, hold on a second. So, okay, so I need to talk to that Vera lady, and
I'm sure she'll just ground some from the lower deck.
okay, is this the
Good to see you.
yeah, that's I really have no idea where the heck I'm going.
And yes, I can see you eyeing it.
They really should have put some kind of threshold. You know, like if you're looking at something for more than a tenth of a second, then they'll complain. Because I was not looking at that for more than
Good to see you.
no time at all. Okay. I have no idea which way I came from. Dummy terminal inactive. Excellent. Oh shoot. Science lab. I guess I'll head towards the science lab. That might be...
You've been rather busy lately. Asking questions, investigating. So is that it? You're some kind of investigator? A detective for hire? Or do you have some kind of personal grudge against an innocent android who simply wants to be left alone? Please, tell me. I'd really like to know.
I don't think I've asked anyone any questions about the android, actually. So, I don't know where she's getting this information.
Well, if that's true, then the first thing you need to do is halt your investigation. No more questions. No more searching. The movement I'm involved with, we help his kind escape their Commonwealth-imposed slavery. We help them disappear. You understand? You really want help? Take this. It's an internal component from the very android you're searching for. Don't ask how I obtained it. Present it to Dr. Zimmer in Rivet City. Tell him the android is dead, and that was on the corpse. He'll believe you. Do that, and Zimmer will go back to the Commonwealth and leave that poor soul alone. Do that, and you'll have saved a man's life. We call ourselves the Railroad. Our mission is the rescue and salvation of synthetic humanoids. Androids, as they're more commonly known.
Can I join the railroad?
Just understand that this android is now, for all intents and purposes, a man. He looks human, he acts human, he believes he is human. But even if he's not, even if he's a machine, he's capable of rational thought and emotion. So you see, his soul is as human as yours or mine. This person, and he is a person, deserves a chance at freedom. Please, if there's a shred of decency in you, don't take that away from him.
Alright.
You know what you need to do.
Dr. Zimmer. Perhaps Dr. Zimmer is down in this area.
We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care.
Oh, well,
This
there he
lab
is.
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered.
Look who's
Are you
talking.
by any chance for hire?
I'm listening.
This could be an opportunity of a lifetime for you. I've misplaced some very sensitive property, and you will help me find it. How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off. What? Let me see that. This is a neuroservo, unique to the A321. And you say you got this from his corpse? I suppose
Affirmative.
there's no other way you could have obtained it. Well, damn it! I was afraid this would happen. Out here in this wasteland. Well, here's 50 caps for your troubles. Try to buy yourself an education out here in this hell. Good day.
Hello.
Sweet.
No, I don't think you're him.
I don't think I'm what? Okay. Anna Holt. Dr. Lee.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Where's my father?
Well, yes, of course I do. Don't you know who I am? I suppose James never told you. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your father many years ago. Your mother as well, in fact. You'll have to forgive me, this has all been very stressful. What with your father suddenly showing up here after being gone for so long. You have to understand that we put all of that behind us. Project Purity, our work, all of it. We've moved on, even if your father hasn't.
Where is he?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there. Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already. Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
You could tell me where the old lab is.
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here.
Oh.
Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
While I'm here...
I could tell you all about the science lab, but even though I was here near the start, I can't really help with the details of how it all worked out. It all seems like a lifetime ago. I'm afraid I've had a lot of things on my mind since those early days. I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know? Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could.
So, I always thought that I was born in the vault. I don't really understand how the traveling, in and out of the vault would have worked with, well, it just seems kind of strange.
Yes. Well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough.
Okay.
Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know?
What was it?
It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated. You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge.
Just blame
Your father
me.
decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the Purifier.
Well...
We had the basic principles down.
Okay.
We understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just... too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment.
Or if I was out of the picture. That's what you really mean, isn't it? Okay.
Okay. Good luck finding your father.
I still need to find this Vera lady. Okay, so we got our next clue in terms of finding our dad. And in the next video I'll continue looking for the history of Rivet City. But looking at the time for this video, and it looks like a good place to cut it for this one. So, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll pick up here next time.